Now watch it!
Thank goodness you've come. There isn't much time to explain. I need your help to mix up a compound that will prevent a grave injustice against the environment. Let's head inside. The equipment is in there. You'll need to help me move the chemicals needed for the compound. By my calculations, this is the formula we need to follow. You might just see a simple algebraic equation, but believe me, this took days of hard work to come up with.
No one will ever again question.
All that equipment costs so much money. And those shell teleportation. Fascinating. We'll have to exchange notes after this ordeal. I keep the chemical X locked up safely now. Cynics would say it's because I don't want to double my grocery budget again. But be extremely careful with that bat. Oh, I shudder to think what'll happen if you... It's getting really cold in here. I'm not imagining that, right? That's one chemical safely added to the mix. 2 more to go. I've been thinking about redecorating. Though after careful consideration, red is probably not the color choice I'll be going with after all. Careful around that chemical Y. It's incredibly unstable. One good shake and it'll go everywhere. Just one chemical left to add. That won't be enough, Chemical Z. We need to attach the pipe to the vat first.
Chemical X, Chemical Y, Chemical Z. These were the ingredients chosen to avert Professor Utonium's ecological crisis. But in spite of the dubious measurement methods of these ingredients, nothing blew up, which was counted as a win. Good job, everyone.
Just add that in here. Oh, this ought to do it. All we can do now is cross our fingers. This isn't an exact science after all. Especially since we just mixed slightly random amounts of the chemicals together, hoping that would be enough. The worst of it does seem to be over, though. So there is that. Hey, I think we actually did it! Huh, who saw that coming? I knew that air conditioner salesman was a con man. That's the last time I buy any expensive industrial-grade cooling system from a man on my doorstep. Believe me.
is I, Mojo Jojo, and I, Mojo Jojo, just want a little attention. Mojo has been feeling a little down lately. His plans seem to be having a much lower chance of success than the rate of success that his plans previously had when he attempted them. And that makes Mojo sad, disappointed, and some more dramatic individuals would say, distraught. But you, perhaps you are a predicament solver. The one who is here to help me out with my predicament. If you were perhaps to get me a MacGuffin, a muffin, then that would make Mojo very happy indeed. Ha ha ha! I just needed you to turn around to ambush you with my army of partially roboticized doggies. Be worried. Their bark is worse than their bite. Crush them or bite them in multiple places multiple times. Do not be afraid to cheat. I have metal folding chairs for you to hit them with if necessary. Cats or with the monkeys. This time, I made thousands of little tennis balls with your face on them and threw them. And then the dogs brought them back. And once again, I hurled them. And then once again, the dogs bring them back. And then again, I made to throw them. But this time, I stopped myself. And the dogs did run. To summarize, the dogs now have anger issues. And they blame you. This is beginning to look bad for Mojo. Maybe Mojo should enter the fray. Again, Mojo will just be beaten if he loses anyway. Maybe the Dogbots will win? Curses! Well, you may have bested my robotic canines, but did you bring me my muffin? No, I thought not. We should call it even now. There is no need for you to become violent or anything like that. No need for that. The violent retribution which you may now be feeling that you are entitled to is not a necessity, and you will not be reimbursed for acting in the event of acting in such a capacity.
Compromise? Men don't compromise! We hit each other until the weaker one backs down. Or falls down. The government of the great state of whichever one this one is has decreed that I have to find an alternative water source for my sprinklers. Normally I wouldn't entertain the demands of those pencil pushers, but they used the manliest font they could find. Stencil. I assume you're the lickspittle they've sent to enforce this prissy pants edict. Fine. Let's get this nonsense over with. Hurry up! I've got childhood-ruining videos on the internet to downvote. I need to find somewhere to dump this box of snakes. I thought about integrating them into my beard to make it extra manly, but I was told that would be too derivative. Oh, so you found my storage unit. No man can truly call himself a man until he has amassed so many items that his home is no longer adequately prepared to store them. Idea. What could be manlier than watering your lawn with the sweat of your own brow? Not literally, of course. Too salty. Oh, look, your little plan didn't work after all. Probably because my system was designed to be as inefficient as humanly possible. What I can't take, I won't let anyone else have. And that's the way it should be. What are you still doing here? Are you gonna try and stop me or something? I'd think twice about that if I were you. Jacks, roll out! You can't defeat me! I am the epitome of manliness! Watching you try and win is bringing me to tears. This isn't right. Clearly you cheated in some underhanded, unmasculine way. I won't
The school's been looking a bit run down since we spent all the money on protractors. Maybe you can help with that? Hooray! Now, hopefully there won't be a climactic fight scene on the lawn or anything like that. You know what things are like around here.
Hello? Prince is in peril over here. Or whatever I have to say to get some attention. It's my favorite time of year. Performance reviews. My entourage are on a break right now, and you know, frankly, I think they could all do a better job. Or at least I can make them think that by preemptively hiring their replacements. I'm looking for a very specific group of individuals. Well, warm bodies mostly. But they should at least look similar to their replacements so we can have some sort of squaring up scene. It's gonna be a whole thing. I'll pay you if you help me. We'll need a really buff lady who has no qualms about carrying things. A techie dude who carries a steering wheel. A big cat. Something not pleasant. And some guys who are around the center.
How am I supposed to make my mad gains when I keep getting interrupted?
Let's do this!
Whoa, there's a door, you know. You have a job for me? Sweet! I knew being 6'4" would come in handy someday.
They said if I stood outside, someone would come along and make me all hip and trendy. I'm starting to think they just wanted me to go outside. I can be trendy? Me? Oh, wow. This will be just like the films.
Here I am, a guy about 7 or 8 on the cool scale. Just waiting for my real life to begin. Whatever, man. I'm too cool to show the overwhelming joy I'm feeling at being selected for this opportunity.
Perfect. These guys should help a lot in the contract renegotiations. Though first we'll need to get them outfitted with sunglasses and get rid of the smell of poor. This off-brand entourage is really gonna put my guys on their toes. You can have this as a reward. Don't worry, I have like 480 of these already. Twice over. Kind of surprised Alliance.
Aha! Now what do we have here, I wonder?
I know the fashionista gang are. They sure make robberies look fabulous!
can all stop panicking now. Batman's here.
Calm down, folks. The Ghostbusters are here.
Hey, you might find this interesting. You look like you could use some help. Here, let me take pity on you.
All you need is a little brain power. We need to analyze this back in the lab.
I can't wait to add this into my scrapbook.
Did you see the last episode of Space Tow Truck? The super secret impound base was taken over by evil Double Parkers, so he used his cosmic intensity to tow all types of justice.